festivalcircuit.com and the director of the Austin Comedy Film Festival. And we have a film coming up called Dating Apps in Real Life, which is going to be screening at Austin Comedy Film Festival on the 17th of July. And we are joined by the filmmakers here. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Thanks for joining me. So where are you both located?
So I'm in Southeast Michigan, just north of Detroit.
And I'm currently based out of Chicago.
All right. Well, we're excited to screen this. You're nominated for an award. The judges are very impressed with your work, and we can't wait to show it in front of a live audience.
We're excited too.
Thanks so much. Yeah, it's really cool.
So grateful to be part of it.
Good stuff. Well, why don't you give us an idea of, how did this come together? I mean, obviously, there's no point in asking you about the casting call because I'm looking at the casting call, but how'd this come together, Mary?
Well, Dave and I met during the pandemic, and the irony is that we actually connected through a dating app, and I was teaching virtual improv classes during the pandemic, and Dave joined some of those classes, and we got to talking and realized we had similar interests in comedy and making films, and I had written this script, shared it with Dave, and we're kind of like, let's make the thing. And we filmed it in Ann Arbor, Michigan. And Dave, when he sent me the first cut of the editing, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so great. And I was so excited about what he put together. And we just kind of came out of this, we weren't really going into being like, we're going to make a film and submit to some film festivals. It was like, we met. We shared this interest in comedy. We had complementary skill sets and did this fun thing that turned out to be a really great film that resonated with a lot of the people we shared it with.
All right. Yeah. Any input on that?
Oh yeah, it was a blast because like she sent me the script after we had done like 3 or 4 classes, and after she sent me the script and I just kind of knew who Mary was at that point, I was like, we can rock this. And it was so cool that in the span of an afternoon, we were able to get it shot. And yeah, that weekend I went to the editing booth and just, it came out so well. And I was really happy with it, and Mary was, and here we are.
Well, this is a microfilm with a micro crew, I see. But you got the main part right, and that's the content, and that's making it, very funny in a short period of time. I got to ask each of you, and you can start with this with Dave. What got you into filmmaking in the first place? I mean, when did you go from just a person with good ideas to just a person that says, I'm going to create a piece of content that people can actually watch?
I guess there were a lot of ebbs and flows throughout time, but I guess it started when I was a kid and making stop motion Lego videos and kind of just narrating those and stuff. And but then I went to college for it, digital media arts and technology at Michigan State University, and then there was kind of a gap. I kind of lost some steam there with like right after college, just about filmmaking. I made some fun stuff kind of on the side, but then got into sort of marketing, video creation, and then have done some short sketch films kind of on the side. And so this was something I'd been wanting to do for a long time, and scripts weren't really coming to my mind. And then Mary brought forth this script, and I was like, this is awesome. I want to keep doing more of this. And so it was pretty inspiring, but that's the rough path of it.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
How about you, Mary?
Yeah, so I started taking improv and comedy writing classes at the Second City maybe around 10 years ago, and got really into sketch writing and found myself writing a ton of sketches. I wrote and performed stand-up for a while, and had been writing a lot of sketches that never saw the light of day. And when I met Dave, there was, because of that complementary skill set, we were able to actually bring this one to life in a way that wasn't on stage. Like most of my sketches before then, I performed on stage or I had made very low budget, low production value kind of videos for different comedy shows that I was part of. And so, yeah, I've been writing comedy for 10 years now. And this was a really fun way to bring one of those sketches to life in a new way.
Yeah.
So you come out of the pandemic with a little comedy, microfilm, let's just do it. And did you learn anything from this process?
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's wild. It went so much smoother than even I was planning. And it felt like contained enough that we would be able to knock it out. And I felt good beforehand, but then I was kind of nervous about my performance because I didn't, think I really had the chops to do this. And then Mary kind of brought it out for me with like the script and everything. And so that kind of filled in the blanks. And yeah, I mean, there's always things I guess I would change with lighting and audio and all that as I continue to learn more. But I mean, we love the way it came together. And yeah.
Good stuff. Mary?
I'll add to that because the thing that really struck me as like a learning and getting to experience was, and something I love about comedy is like being able to take a hard time or a hard situation and make it funny. And for anyone who's ever used dating apps, it can be really frustrating and really demoralizing and disheartening. And so finding the funny in that I found was so kind of therapeutic. And we also made this film during kind of the heart, I won't say the heart, but like a big part of during the pandemic, right? So there was just a lot of hard times, and to be able to do something fun and funny and laugh and bring light to a lot of darkness just surrounding us, and also just a lot of darkness in online dating, for me was like a really powerful learning experience, an opportunity to say, okay, like this is a tool, this is a thing I want to keep doing in life, to be able to find the funny in hard times or hard situations.
Wow. All right. Well, it's kind of like a little bit of a therapy session for you, I guess, And
Definitely. Comedy is the best therapy.
Yeah. I feel like improv is amazing therapy. I've gotten back into it too in person, and yeah, it's just been a blast.
Well, that was actually my next question is, what are you working on next?
I mean, that's still up in the air. I've been, I guess really busy with exploring kind of new work opportunities, but yeah, I would love to work with Mary again on a future film. And, we had been talking about it sort of off and on for a while, but, we gotta make it happen. I know Mary was in LA for a bit. And then now is in Chicago. So that makes it a little bit more possible.
Yeah.
How about you, Mary?
Yeah, I'm in Chicago for the Second City. So I'm here, auditioned and got into something there. So I'll be doing a run of shows at Second City starting in August. And I've got some different ideas that I'll definitely be bringing to Dave for more films. Maybe there's a possibility of doing like a TV pilot and figuring out what else that we can create to help make people laugh and learn and put stuff out there.
Well, you make a great team. You have good chemistry on camera. It'd be great to see something from the two of you in the future. And, we're just excited to screen this film. And I know it's a little short one, but, sometimes just those short little laughs are the best ones to really keep the crowd going. Are you coming to Austin?
That's the plan. I got to figure out some logistics, but planning to be there and excited to see the film on the big screen in person. It'll be the first time the film has been shown in an in-person venue. It's been shown virtually. So it's a really exciting opportunity, and glad to premiere it in person at the Austin Comedy Film Festival.
All right. Was there anything else you'd like to add before we get out of here?
I don't know. I mean, that's most of the story, I think. But yeah, we just had a blast making it, and it's just such a fun story that came together and made it happen in such a short period of time. And looking forward to doing that in the future. So
yeah, and
good stuff.
I'll say this too, like this film is the best thing that's come out of a dating app for me. So sometimes it's not what you think you're gonna get, but
Right. But yeah, something even cooler that has that longevity in a different way. It's in an art form. Yeah.
There you go. Well, hey, the stories behind why these things turn out, it's sometimes it's more interesting than the actual, the actual product. It's like, you wouldn't believe how this happened,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
totally.
well, I'm glad it worked out that way. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Michael.
Thank you.